Hey everyone, welcome to B2B Freelance Writer. On this channel, we've talked a lot about cold email. It's one of the main ways to land B2B writing clients. Now, when you send out cold emails, you want to use a proper template, which we've shared on this channel, so that your cold outreach has a higher chance of success. Now, within your emails, you've got to understand the different elements. You've got the subject line, and then you've got the hook. And this video is about cold email hooks. It's basically the first line or the first two lines of your email, whether they do a good job at hooking the person in or not. A good hook keeps them reading the email, and a bad one makes them exit right away or even delete the email. You want to avoid these 5 terrible cold email hooks, and they are quite often used by a lot of freelancers. And then I'll share an AI prompt you can use instead to make your cold email hooks really, really good. Let's go. So the first one is when you're too generic. So, hey, came across your website, your LinkedIn profile, love your blog, or been digging your content lately. These are super generic. Everybody uses them. You don't want to be using them. The second one is the wannabe comedian. There's been a trend in the past few years where you want to be seen as this really cool and easygoing sort of freelancer. So you open with a joke like this one. I was swimming in the Canary Islands, found a bottle floating. I opened it, found a rolled pouch man, and oh, there was your email there. So that's why I emailed you. It's not going to work in B2B writing for B2B writing clients, and it feels very try hard, and there's a high chance they've already seen that before. There's the classic quick question. Hey Mike, hey sorry, hey Mickey, quick question. They've seen it enough, those prospects, to know it's not going to be a quick question. This is what we call a false time constraint. You know, when you say, hey, just 2 seconds, I've got a question, but it's never just 2 seconds. It's never just a quick question. It's basically a full pitch, and they already know about it. The fourth one is pretending like you care. So, hey, I'm sure you're busy. I'm sure you must have a lot on your plate right now. Or it's annoying cousin. So this is when you pretend to care and you personalize. For example, you know that Mickey works at Disneyland. So you're saying, hey, Mickey, I'm sure you must be busy running Disneyland. So I'll be very brief, but then you never brief. Or saying, hey, Elon, I know you're busy running Tesla. So I'll be brief. That sort of pretending to care thing doesn't work. It's been overused again. And then you've got a stalker. Now this is somehow better than the others. That's why it's the 5th terrible cold email hook, not the first one. But it's still pretty bad. It's when you try to personalize by stalking their social media, and then you say something like, hey, so you had a great time in Bali. Hope the weather was good, and that you've enjoyed these well-deserved holidays. Or hey, that party you threw, if you've seen that they've thrown a party, maybe on their Instagram stories. So hey, that party you threw was really cool. Seems like everyone had a good time. If that's your first line, they read that. The prospect is thinking, that person is just trying too hard to personalize. Everyone does that. It's not gonna work. So if all of these are terrible, then what does that leave you? Well, it leaves you with a personalized line about their company. Here's an example. So, companies' focus in integrating AI-powered features in their CRM is spot on. Gearing brand messaging towards emphasizing AI features seems to be a smart move given the dramatic increase in search queries from small and medium businesses on AI's role in CRM. That's a little bit longer of a hook, by the way, and that can play against you because, you know, attention spans, you want your hook to be quite concise. But this is one that I've ever used and it has worked, especially saying that small and medium businesses have search queries about it. It was relevant to that company because by researching them, I found out that they served small and medium businesses who are looking for CRMs. Then I talked about AI powered features. So it was extremely personal to the company, highly, highly relevant. So I took a bit of a risk to go a bit longer and it paid off. But maybe going for something like the second one is a little bit better. So as you can see, I'm making a comment on the consistent framing of CRM integration. I'm saying that it addresses the objection that businesses have when deciding to switch to a CRM. This is something I found through research. A lot of companies know that they need a CRM, that they would like to use a CRM rather than an Excel file, but they have an objection in the sense of, will I be able to integrate that new software in my current business and get everyone to use it when my current system is built on Excel files, right? So I found that by my research, and I'm talking about it, positions me as an industry expert, which raises my proof signal and is very relevant to the company. So how do you write those? Well, there's a slow way where you literally just research the company and then you figure out a line, but you can go the fast way. First, you take 30 minutes to compile a research doc with a company name, their headlines on their website, article titles of their blog, the product that they have, the software that they have, their LinkedIn post, every bit of information that you can give AI in step number 2 to really get an understanding of that company, because then you'll tell AI to use this prompt. Now, it's a very long prompt, I get it, but it's very effective because not only I'm telling AI what to do, but I'm telling AI what not to do. And I'm telling AI, look, stay away from these generic compliments, but pick something that connects to their problem, to a broader trend or niche audience, or you're asking a sharp, informed question about the implications of their work or pointing out a specific small strategic choice they made in messaging, design, positioning, and highlighting its significance. You want to sound like a peer, not a fan. Very important. Sounding like a fan. This is when you're sucking up to the client and they can feel it. They know that you want something. No, we are peers. We are contractors, let's say. They will hire us to do a service and we speak on the same level. So you're not sucking up to them, you're not over complimenting them, you're just making an insight like I've shared, and it's sounding more like a peer than someone who wants to get money from them. As you can see, this prompt is pretty useful. You can use it. I've used it a lot. I now come up with my own lines too, and I've gotten a feeling of what a good personalized line sounds like. But you can use this prompt to get started, and as usual, you should edit it for yourself afterwards. And there you go. This is how you write great hooks for your cold emails. Stay away from the terrible ones that everyone is using, and you will stand out and you will land those clients. If you've made it this far in this video, then I think that you can hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.